Alright y'all, since y'all said y'all wanted to do a video of how I get the wheels off the rim cleanly, is this way. First thing you want is a container that has a lid, and that is heavy duty plastic that can hold some chemicals, which I'm using a it's already used, but that's dirt and stuff from the last wheels I used. But inside that is acetone. So let me get some real. Alright y'all, got some acetone. Thing about this is you don't need much. Probably that's good enough to do a few pair of wheels. And let me get a few pair. Alright, I got this set right here. As you can see, the glue's still kind of on there, a little heavy on the inside and outside. Gonna drop that in there, shake it up a little bit. Probably should took that plastic or that rubber piece out, but it's alright. Alright, next we have another GRP. Tire's blown out, but the wheel is still in good condition. So I want to keep the wheel and get rid of the tire. So I'm gonna drop that in there. And we have another GRP right here. See, it's all sealed up all the way around. Just gonna drop that in there. We have another GRP. Gonna drop that in there. And then if you can look around the edges of this Traxxas Rustler 4x4 wheel, you can see inside the grooves is still rubber. So what we're gonna do is stick that in there also. And we're gonna stick on the lid. Actually, I'm gonna pour just a little bit more in there. Just on top real quick. Because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna put the lid on. You always wanna make sure you have the lid tight. Make sure you put it on right. Because what I like to do is, after you get all the stuff in there, acetone in the wheels, make sure your top is sealed. And what I like to do is shake it all around, make sure all the acetone's getting all over the wheels. And then basically, you just let it sit. Basically, I'll let it sit overnight. Normally, I put them in here maybe 6 to 7 o'clock at night. And by the time you wake up in the morning, it will be done, especially on a weekend. But I have to work in the morning, so when I get off of work, I'll come in here, open up this lid, and everything, all the glue and all that stuff will be already off the wheels. And I'll let y'all see that tomorrow. Alright y'all, the wheels have been sealed up for almost a day now. It's been 24 hours now. And I'm gonna end up taking the top off and showing y'all what it looks like. First off, before I do this, I want to tell y'all, when y'all open this up, make sure y'all have a mask on or a window open or something, because you're gonna get vapors out of this. So so I put in about 4, 5, 6, 7 wheels. You can see the glue's all expanded off of the wheels, and when I'm ready to, I can just peel them right off. So I'm just gonna get them all out of here, get them on the bench, and then show y'all. When you get to that last tire, it's always imploded, because that's where most of the acetone is. But like I said, you don't need much acetone. The reason why it's brown is because all those wheels were dirty. But doesn't harm chrome from the newer wheels, but the old school wheels, from what I'm told, it would basically ruin the wheel. So now I just want to show people this, that you don't need much in there at all. So literally just the bottom filled up of a old water cooler, water jug. I say cooler, but water jug, and some acetone. You know what I'm saying? Use the acetone. Don't use fingernail polish remover because it's not as strong as acetone. This is the version that I use, or the brand that I use. And I'm telling you, overnight, 6 to 8 hours, and your tires pretty much gonna be falling off. But the main trick is getting something that's heavy duty and seals very good. It does not let anything out. No gases, no nothing. Because the gases is what get the tires to do this. So if you have the right amount of gases in there and it's not, you know what I mean, it's not escaping out, you're gonna get good results. So I use this, and that's the tire off that one I just peeled off. And just to show y'all, the wheel don't have to be damaged. It could be a whole wheel. This one's just worn down, so I wanted to take the tires off. Same with that one, and the same with this one. They're good tires, or they're not good tires, but there was nothing wrong with them. It was just worn down, and I was gonna take the wheels off. So like I said, they don't have to be damaged for that process to work. But as you can see, it gets sticky and stuff, so you got to make sure you put some paper towels down or something like that, or a cloth that you don't care about, or a towel or something, and they peel right off. You know what I mean? So there's the next step after that. You can just clean it up with acetone. You know what I mean? Take some acetone, take a rag, and wipe the edges. You know what I mean? You'll get a nice smooth surface. And people are going to talk about, oh, these swell. Like this one, it goes back to form. It's gases that are in them. It will go back to form, just like I did on the other wheel. And yeah, if you have any more questions, just let me know. If I think of anything, you'll see it. No damage to foams. I guess I'll do another video to show y'all that the foam damage, there's going to be no foam damage, stuff like that. This should pull right out. Probably going to have to get a pair of like pliers or something, but this will pull right out. It's in there, so I don't know if I can grab it. It's like actually in the groove. Mike can get it. There we go. Got it. See, it's that easy. Just gotta go back through it using some acetone and maybe a Q-tip in there. I use Q-tips, cotton balls, stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's not hard. That's how I do it. I know people using fingernail polish remover. It's less. The strength is less, so it's going to take you longer to get it done. So you might as well just go ahead and use acetone. So you can just get results like that. Like just peeling stuff off and everything's good. You can go wash that off and underneath water and you're pretty good. Alright y'all, I ain't going to hold y'all no more. I know some of y'all already know about this technique, but some people didn't. And this is just me letting them know. Alright y'all, peace. If you do get a stubborn piece, you can get a 1.5 or 2.0 millimeter and go inside the grooves, and it'll peel out. All right, like I said, you can get your 2 millimeter or your 1.5, and you can go like that. I suggest you use one of these instead of a knife, because you can actually go over your hand and go like that and not stab yourself. So it's that easy. Just takes a little bit of time, but it still all peels out. See what I mean? And you just go in there with a Q-tip and clean it all up, and you'll be good. And you'll be ready for another set of tires. Yeah, I know the wheel isn't that great, but in due time, if you take your time, if you look inside the grooves, you can get your grooves nice and clean like that. Like I said, just use some acetone and some Q-tips. Alright, y'all. Peace.